Don't forget to subscribe to Panda Outdoors. Do it now.
Okay folks, welcome to this episode of Panda Outdoors and 4x4s. As you can see, we're back down the garage. This isn't a workshop based video, this is just a little video on something I've been looking into. So I've always had an EDC bag, so it keeps all my day-to-day things. Phone chargers, power banks, multi-tool, bits and bobs like that. Stuff that I use pretty much on a day-to-day basis, and I use it as a bag as well. Bringing me lunch to work, if I'm out shopping, and I've just got a couple of items I just throw in my bag when I was going to college, stuff like that to put paperwork in. So, but now I've become a dad, I needed something that would do both. So yeah, we do have a baby bag that's with the pram, the missus normally has that, but I wanted to have certain items in my bag that would adapt to that. So this is the ultimate EDC / nappy bag. Okay, so this covers stuff for myself, first aid kit, and baby nappies, stuff like that in the bag. So the bag I'm using is an actual, it's off Amazon and it is classed as a nappy bag. It is in like that urban camo. Some people might say a bit tactical, but I like it. It's my kind of thing. It's got a little bug out patch on. But yeah, it's quite cool. Carabiners, stuff like that on it. Nice back support. So what I'll do now is we'll move over and I'll take you to the boot of the Land Rover. What I'll do is I'll just show you the content of what I keep in the bag and why I keep it in the bag. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll switch the camera around and let's show you what's in the bag. Okay, so we've moved now to the back of the Land Rover. So as you can see, this is the bag a bit more close up. It's got a little patch from the bug out shop in Mid Wales when we popped up to see them guys. Really good guys, some great stuff in their shop. So if you can, give them a little follow on Instagram, check out the YouTube channel, and if you can, check out the website. I'll leave the links for them below. Okay, so this is the bag. People say it might be a bit tactical, but I like it. It's my kind of style. So going from the front, you've got a nice sturdy grab handle. You've got these little Velcro tabs to attach things to as well. And then you've got an admin pouch at the top, another admin pouch at the moving down, and then you got this pouch at the front. Is just for your baby wipes, easy access baby wipes. Okay, so when you, as I say, this is a nappy bag as well as my EDC bag. So baby wipes, they come in handy for yourself. The kids are dirty, changing a bum, you've got baby wipes at hand. Flip that forward, we've got permanent marker for writing messages if I need to, first aid purposes, stuff like that. A couple of little carabiners as well. Okay, and then moving on to the sides. These are just insulated pockets. Okay, good for baby's bottles. When you've made a bottle, you get like 2 hours on them. Pop them in there, keeps them all nice and warm. But if you've got a brew or anything like that in a thermal mug, stick it in that, it'll stay warmer for longer as well. Okay, and there's Molly all down the side. Moving on to this side, again, exactly the same inside, all Molly. Again, there's plenty of straps. There is a little clip there for clipping your keys, your phone, or if you've got a water bladder inside and you want to run the water bladder out, you can do that as well. All adjustable. It's got a safety whistle on there as well for getting attention. So it is a well thought out outdoors bag as well as it being a nappy bag. I've just put that carabiner on myself. Okay, so moving on. Okay, there is a little felt line pouch in there. At the moment, it's just got my badge. I normally chuck my keys in there, my car keys, and any my badges for college went in there. Okay, so moving on. So in this first little admin pouch, I've just got my headphones for my mobile phone or my iPad, just in there. Okay, little head torch. Okay, this was gifted to me by Luke. Adrift Overland on Instagram, give him a follow. At the Landy Lover Meet, little panda torch. So nice one for that, Luke. Okay, just got my Technic power bank, 10,000 milliamps to keep my phone charged. Again, a couple of medication that I've just got to put into the first aid kit. As you know, we've just come out the pandemic, so I've got just a cloth face mask because I didn't like wearing the paper ones. That's just an Adidas one. Got a pair of sunglasses for when I'm driving, so because I'm in and out of vehicles, I keep them in my bag and not just the vehicle. So pair of sunglasses for when I'm driving. They've got a Mylar blanket in there as well. One, anything happens first aid wise, I can whip that out the top, keep somebody warm. Again, if we're stuck, stranded anywhere, can put this over the kids, keep the heat in. And then I've just got a snood, just my Panda Outdoors snood, just there. Little bit of merch plug there, but yeah, little Panda Outdoors snood. Again, this is good for if you lose your mask. One, if you're hot, put it on your wrist, keep the sweat off you. You can turn it into a hat. You can do water filtration, as you've seen on my water filtration video. So that's what is in that part of the bag. Okay, so I'm going to zip that back up. Moving on. Okay, so in the front part of the bag, we have, we'll pull this down. Okay, so in the front part of the bag, I just have a extension lead and a cigarette lighter USB adapter for when I'm in and out of other people's cars. If I'm sitting in the back, I can charge my phone. I keep that in there. Again, we have some hand sanitizer, emergency fire starter, and in this day and age, to keep your hands clean. As well with the babies, I don't really want to be touching the babies if I've just got my hands dirty or anything like that. Okay, so moving on, we have a simple Right in the Rain notepad. Nothing too expensive, just a Combat UK Right in the Rain notepad for an emergency, if I've got to leave a note for anyone or stuff like that. That just lives in there as well. Got a chem light, again, hundreds of uses for that. And then I've got a nice torch, like the mash peeler on. One, self-defense, and two, it's just a nice sturdy torch. The battery should have been turned around in that, but they haven't. That is just a Duracell torch. I think I got them a pack of 3 for 15 quid in Costco. Nice metal torch, really good. Okay, we've got some E-Defenders. Just a little coffee for when I'm out and about. Okay, moving on, a couple of more E-Defenders. So the E-Defenders are for more if we're down at the farm doing a little bit of shooting or anything like that. I've got my own E-Defenders there. Okay, moving on, just a simple USB adapter plug for charging my phone or anything, iPad, from the mains. And there's nothing left in that pocket. And then there's 2 clips to put keys or badges or anything like that on that you need. Okay, and then moving into this pocket, just some Robinson's squash, the little mini ones. When you're getting fed up of drinking water all the time, a little squirt of that in your bottle just gives you something nicer to drink. So I always keep that in there. Again, just a normal little generic cheapo lighter. A pair of latex gloves. Again, first aid situation or anything like that, or I'm fixing the car, I can just grab them, pop them on, keep your hands clean and safe. Couple of AAA batteries for the headlamps. The headlamp takes the same ones and so does the torch. Then we've just got one of these lift key, opens like bins, lifts, electrical boxes, stuff like that. Just, I'm not saying you can get water in the UK because I don't know if you can, but I just thought, get it, takes up no weight really, and it'll come in handy. Especially, you can open the little bins at the park with these. What I'm thinking is, I've got kids now. If they're playing with an iPad, a phone, and go and drop it in the bin while they're putting stuff in the bin while they get a bit older, I've done it myself, drop my phone in the bin, pop my gloves on, open the bin, and get my stuff out. Okay, so that's all that is in that pocket. Then moving on, I've just got my Gilbert multi-tool, okay, one hand opening multi-tool. Okay, it is licensed by Snap-on, but it is a Gilbert one. Okay, so you've seen this before. It's got a cutting blade on it. It's got a hacksaw blade on it, screwdrivers, generic multi-tooly stuff. But I just liked it because it is a one-hand opener. So when you're doing something and you need to cut something or get pliers, you can do it one-handed. Comes in a nice little pouch. And then, what else have we got in here? I have my iPhone charger in there. And then moving on, I've just got another permanent marker, and then I have one of those tactical pens with the glass breaker on the front. Again, someone's trapped in a vehicle, I can get them out, even though I do have one on my keys. And as well, for the self-defense purposes, no one's going to be on a post be poked with that, are they? Okay, so that is in them pouches. Okay, and then moving on, just in the bottom, I have a few more batteries, just loose batteries in there for torches and whatnot. And then I have a pair of safety goggles. Okay, so this is when I have these in there for if we're down at the air rifle range or I'm playing airsoft and I forget my safety goggles. I've always got a pair in the bag. Or if I'm working underneath one of the four-wheel drives, got rust and all kinds of crap falling off in your eyes, at least you've got a pair of goggles to keep you safe. This is another addition I added. I do keep a universal screwdriver kit in there. The amount of times I've used this is unbelievable. I thought I'd never use it, but I popped it in there anyway. Going to my mum's, she's always asking me to do little odd jobs. I just whip out this screwdriver set and away we go, changing light fittings for it and stuff like that. Or putting new batteries in the kids' toys, always there. And it fits in that nice little pouch again, snap on, bit of a tackle top, but hey ho. And then that's where you load in your baby wipes, but what I keep in there is a life straw. Okay, you've all seen me do a demonstration on water filtration, and this is the straw I use. Just stays in my bag, just in an emergency. If I'm ever caught short and away from home and I need water, I've got that there. Okay, and then moving forward, just keep a wash kit in there. So we've got soap, mouthwash, toothbrush, flannel, and some toothpaste. So if I'm ever running late and I'm going on to work on the doors and I haven't got time to go home and get a shower, at least I can get freshened up and look semi-respectable. Or if I'm stuck somewhere, I'm stranded, car breaks down, at least I can get a wash and keep myself clean till I get recovered the next morning or anything like that. Or trips to the dentist, anything like that, freshen yourself up. Then we do have one of those N95 like respirator masks as well. And then just dropped in there, I do have an Apple AirTag. Okay, so that's just dropped in there for if anyone ever steals my bag or takes my bag, I can track it down and find it basically. Or if I misplace it. I shouldn't really be misplacing a bag this size, but again, that is one reason for that. Okay, now I'm going to move into the main compartment now. I don't keep much in this. As I say, it's a bag. So this is like a secondary nappy bag for what we use. So I want to have this so if I'm going out solely on my own with the kids, I can throw a couple of toys in there or whatever. So what's in here at the moment is I keep my water bottle. It's normally full, but I've drank it. So I just keep my water bottle that I drink during the day. Cheapo regatta one from the regatta shop. It was on offer. So keep that in there. Keep a little tracker bar. And then in this is a first aid kit. So I won't go through the full first aid kit, but certain things that we keep in this first aid kit. I keep some medical shears, plasters, masks, gauze, some medication, a tourniquet, and there is a first field dressing in there as well. They're more for when we're down at the farm messing with axes and shooting and stuff like that. We keep them in there. And then for the baby side of it, I just keep a little kit with thermometer, some baby scissors, a nose unblocker, nail clippers, stuff like that. Just so if the babies need anything, I can check the temperature as well to make sure they're all okay. So that is what I keep basically in my first aid kit. I will do a run through on the first aid kit to keep in my bag and the first aid kit to keep in the vehicle. I'll do a more in-depth one on that. Okay, and then we've just got, in the back part, we've just got a little baby changing mat. Just folds away, nice and neat, in the same colours as the bag. And then it just slides in to a compartment just in the bag. Okay, and then as you can see, this mesh part here, we have some nappies, some nappy cream, and then I just have a little cloth for wiping the babies or when I'm feeding them. If they haven't got a bib, I can stop any mess going on them. So that is the contents of the bag. Okay folks, so that was the contents of my new EDC / nappy bag, so daddy nappy bag. As you can see, it's doing two functions. We do have one that we normally have with the pram the missus has, but I wanted to have some just in case we forget anything or I'm out with the babies, or my missus has gone into a different shop and I'm with the babies and they need changing or whatever. So that's the content. So as you can see, it still has all my everyday EDC in, fire lighting kits, something to light the fire with. It's got first aid kits, it's got tools and bits and bobs I use day to day, phone charging capabilities, but then it also has stuff for the babies. I want to get into doing more and a more in-depth first aid kit for the babies, as well as I'm going to change the car EDC. That's got food in for me and Laura till we get, me and the missus, till we get recovered or whatever, anything like that. But I'm going to add some baby products in the car as well, just in case for that. Again, there'll probably be more stuff added. But I hope this video was helpful. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I say, any new dads out there, that's my take on a nappy bag for me. It's doing the best of both worlds. As I say, I'm new to being a dad. My babies are only 6 months old. But that's my take so far on it. Hope it's been helpful. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you are enjoying these little prep aside of my videos that I do, as well as the adventures, the outdoor stuff, the Land Rover, the off-roading, the build videos. I hope you're enjoying all of them, but this is my take on the prepper stuff as well. Okay, thanks for watching. I've been Panda. Stay prepared, and I'll see you outdoors sometime. Take care now.